and I don't know if she's
Paulie
going to
says
be
that
here, and
Dan
maybe she'll be here
Lebitard-
for an hour. Stugotz has something he's got to get to on Chris Canty, and we've got Michael Wilbon feud details to get to. But now we're feuding with Dan Patrick first. So now we are going to Dan Patrick's show here. And what is the nature? Like, how do you want to do this? We're going right now live to Dan Patrick. He's on air.
Right.
We're on air. What is the nature of your feud? Take your beef up with Dan Patrick a notch. I fight with you now.
Well, the feud started with them booking Jerry Ferrera yesterday. Now, that's not Jerry.
Hey, Stugotz. Stugotz. It's Jerry Ferrara.
Whatever. And what has he done since that show he was on, Entourage? It's Turtle, really, is what it is. And so I was making fun of those guys for booking. That's not Dan's fault. That's Paulie's fault. He should know better. And Seton should really, Seton, you got to protect Paulie from Paulie. I'm telling you, he wants to book Jerry and Seton. You got to tell him, hey, Jerry, no longer a good idea for a guest. That's what you got to do. So somehow it ratcheted up into where it looks like we're going to play a 5-on-5 basketball game, which I'm thrilled about, but I am getting all kinds of intel where you guys are now claiming Reggie Miller to be a Danette, and now I am upset. Even though I was angry yesterday, Dan.
Aren't you on those steroid guys, Patrick? Like Reggie Miller's steroids for PEDs. You need that to beat us?
Why are you yelling, Dan?
Tone, you're right. DP, you are right. That's Tone at the fun.
$5, yeah, right.
But don't. We're not taking Reggie. If I take Reggie Miller, you can have John Amici. Like I don't care. Stugotz, it's me against you. You know, Lebitard
done.
Lebitard's above this. You know, that's what I love about Dan. He's smart. He's above this. He doesn't lower himself.
I want to fight with the Stugotz army. They're running into each other, and they're running into me. Somebody just stabbed me. Well, wait a minute. I like that. I actually like that idea better. Dan Patrick against Stugotz one-on-one. I like that idea better because Stugotz is he's our guy who thinks he's good at basketball. I think Dan Patrick's going to crush you.
He's got some height on me, but I am down with we're doing basketball, not golf, Dan? Is that what we're doing?
It doesn't matter, Stugotz. It doesn't matter. First of all, I think you have to go through Skip Bayless. Can you beat Skip Bayless, and then you get me? There's a bracket challenge to this, okay?
Wow, he's saying again you're under him. He's saying you don't deserve to fight him. Again, he's saying that you're
to get a seat at your table.
A play-in game.
I have to beat Skip Bayless. First off, I don't know Skip Bayless. I don't want to play Skip Bayless.
All right.
Play basketball.
Here you go.
Bayless is jacked.
You have to get through Stephen A. Smith, and then you get me.
Right.
All right. You know Stephen A. Smith.
He's hitting you again with the resume.
I know what he's doing. Patrick, you don't belong at my table. How about that?
I'm fine with that.
You get past, listen, my table, it's much more fun over here, Dan. It's a lot more fun. In fact, Paulie, you have to get past Paulie, and then I'll play you. How about
that? Okay. Hold on. Hey, Stugotz, hold on. This will only take about 10 seconds. I can run over there right now and defeat Paulie.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
you want to do? Okay. Well, he'll do the playing game because they got the basketball court. What about your playing game?
Just be careful. I want you to hurt those knees, those creaky knees.
Oh no!
Careful.
Oh no! All right. Do you guys want to go do that, or do you bury Paulie every time you guys play Dan?
Yeah. I don't play them anymore. It's not fair to them. I don't want to do that. Like I want to build up their morale, and right. So I don't play them in basketball. That's not fair. All right. It'd be like if Lebitard debated with you, Stugotz. Like it's not fair for Dan to do that. Right?
No, it's not. Yeah, it's not. But at least he actually does do it. I mean, at least he tries to do it. He includes me in conversations, unlike you and Wilbon and Rich Eisen and all the Sports Center anchors from the 90s.
But this was another thing. Okay, hey, Dan, this goes back to, remember Sports Jeopardy? I was told Stugotz said that he would dominate on Sports Jeopardy. Right?
Oh, we need to do that, too. We need to do that, too, though.
Like we
need to put Stugotz on Sports Jeopardy and have you bury him there, too.
What happened to that show?
Stugotz, you did go through Paulie where you said, can you get me on Sports Jeopardy? It's sad.
Oh, he revealed it.
No, I didn't. Listen, first off, Dan, I'm incapable of shame, and I don't care what you reveal, because that's why I absolutely went through Paulie. I begged Paulie to get on that show.
Okay.
Begged him.
All right.
Wilbon's not entirely comfortable with that kind of fraud.
But you know what?
We'll get to him in a second.
Stugotz, maybe I get you on there with other sidekicks of other radio shows like two other sidekicks, like Gary Dell'Abate from Howard Stern, And,
right.
then I get another sidekick.
And maybe I get you versus a host who's on a real network.
Wait. Magic creative content. Yes,
hold on.
Turn it down for a
hold
second.
on.
Right, yes, sir. Go ahead.
Wait, I thought you guys were going to Sirius XM. Is that the real network you guys are going to?
Dan, you want in on this?
Yes, no, we're going to do it.
Just so you know, Batard's going to ask a question right now, and you and I have to answer, okay?
Yes, it's a takeoff. We've got 2 minutes. This question is from the Magic Creative Content. It's going to form many future competitions in all sorts of places. Golf, basketball, Sports Jeopardy, if it still exists. Here is the question. Tell us about the last movie you watched. Stugotz, you get the floor first. 30 seconds.
Oh, last movie I watched happened to be Tango and Cash because it was on 2 days ago. It's my favorite movie of all time. I don't know who was better, Stallone or Russell or Stallone. You know what? It was Stallone. Stallone was better than Russell, but I maintain one of the top 10 action movies of all time.
All right, Dan Patrick, the question goes to you. Tell us about the last movie you watched. I'm going to guess it starred you with Adam Sandler.
Wait, Dan, just ask the question. Don't give an answer in the question, okay?
I'm sorry, my bad. I'm sorry. You know what? You're totally right.
And that's a fine.
All right, he's got 1 minute. He gets more time than Stugotz. Tell us about the...
It's Romeo.
Tell us about the last movie you watched.
Shut up, and I will. It's Romeo Must Die with Jet Li, and I watched it last night. There you go.
What was that? Well, you did a different sound. Dan, thank you, buddy.
Thank you. Love you, Dan.
All right.
Hey, Stugotz.
I love you too, Dan.
Bite me.
Yeah.
It's over. Hang up. Shots fired. Hang up on him.
Hang up.
That's it. We're done.
Bite me.
That's what I did.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bite me is how that ended. This is going to escalate from here.
What fun was that?
What we learned brought to you by, I don't know
this
what
has
we
gotten
learned.
hostile and terrible.